It's a mega India Today impact after India Today, in fact, exposed illegal betting apps like Mahadev Book. Now, the Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology has blocked 22 illegal websites and online applications, including Mahadev Book app. Remember, this has turned into a mega political slugfest in Chhattisgarh after the Enforcement Directorate revealed that there could be a link that this scam could have possibly with incumbent Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel. Baghel has, of course, denied all of these charges. He said, why hadn't the government, in fact, taken this action earlier, especially when the Chhattisgarh government had been demanding the same? Now, the Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology has hit back and said that this action, which has been taken to block all of these 22 illegal applications, has been taken after the Enforcement Directorate probed this scam, and not because the Chhattisgarh government had applied pressure. Remember, the ED has said that there could be a link to Bhupesh Baghel as far as the Mahadev Book app scam is concerned. There are allegations that Chief Minister Baghel received 508 crore rupees as far as this scam is concerned, a charge that he denies. Now, let's give you a sense of what has transpired as far as the timeline is concerned. Now, 22 illegal betting apps and websites have been blocked. The Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology in Delhi taking that action. Now, that action has been taken after the Enforcement Directorate probe against betting app syndicate. A money laundering probe has been initiated. ED raids on Mahadev Book app in Chhattisgarh revealed unlawful operations. Remember, an investigation which has been underway for the past 7 to 8 months. Mahadev Book app owners currently in custody as well. This is the ongoing Enforcement Directorate action. Mahadev app owners have been arrested for money laundering under PMLA. There are investigations that are underway. Chhattisgarh government had power to shut app but didn't, is what the Ministry of Electronics and IT is saying. No such request was made by the Baghel government, because Baghel keeps saying that he had been constantly requesting, in fact, to shut down these apps. Ministry says request of shutting down came from the Enforcement Directorate. Nothing prevented the Chhattisgarh government from making a similar request, which is what Rajiv Chandrasekhar, the MOS for Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology, has stated. My colleague Sumi Rajpan is now joining me live from Raipur on this. Sumi, what more can you tell us about this slugfest is underway, especially because of the heat on Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel? What is he saying in terms of the charges that have been leveled specifically against him of accepting bribe money?
Yes, absolutely. He is refuting all the charges. And in fact, Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel has been claiming that the central government hasn't been banning all these apps despite the controversial nature of it. And if the central government was so after the Mahadev Book app and was aware of the entire scam that was unearthing by the Enforcement Directorate, and in fact, as you correctly mentioned, this whole scam has been on the radar of the Enforcement Directorate, and in fact, a thorough investigation has been ongoing. And on the 2nd of November, there was an ED raid that happened in Raipur at various locations, specifically at Hotel Triton, where there was a car that was recovered with more than 5 crore cash. And in fact, the driver Asim Das was arrested, and the courier Asim Das, who was also driving that car, was arrested with so much of money. And in fact, after he was arrested, he was interrogated, and there was an audio that was found of Shubham Soni, and after which this Pandora box has opened. And in fact, we have been seeing how the BJP has been targeting the Congress. BJP has got an opportunity to target the ruling Congress just 2 days before the first day of polling. In fact, in less than 24 hours, Chhattisgarh will step into the first day of polling, and before, just 24 hours before, this entire Pandora box is open, and Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel is on back foot. In fact, there is a video, purported video, that has also come to the foray of alleged Shubham Soni, who's claiming to be the real promoter of Mahadev Book, and he's explaining his connections and his meetings with the Chhattisgarh Chief Minister. However, it is important to mention that Chhattisgarh Chief Minister has also tweeted his part of the story, and he has said that it is a matter of investigation, and let the investigation be out on the basis of one bite that has come from nowhere. In fact, the source of the video is not known. It is certainly not up to the media to go for a trial on the Mahadev Book app and go after him for the same.
Right. Sumi Rajpan, they're tracking all those developments in Chhattisgarh. Thank you so much for joining us with all of those details.